Hi, this is Bob with Titan Tiny Homes, and today I want to take you through a very special Everest model that we recently completed. This house has one of the very first fold-down decks that we've ever done, but the interior is unbelievable. So let's go inside. So as you walk into this unit, I know that there's a lot of stuff going on, but one of the first things I wanted to show you was this very old appliance that still works very well. So this is a wood burning stove on the bottom here. And what you have on the top is actually a small oven that can fit a decent sized cake pan. And then you close this, and then this will get hot just like any other oven. So the way this works is you load your fuel source in the bottom here, whether it's wood or pellets or whatever you decide to burn. And then when you light it, obviously, and then you close this up. You've got your flue controls here and on the bottom. This is gonna give you an updraft. And then this is how much oxygen stays contained within the fire unit itself. Now, as the smoke comes up and the heat rises, it's gonna go through a chamber that's about 1 inch thick on each side of open space where the hot air comes through, and then it goes out the flue and up and out. And that's what creates the heat inside here. Also, the top here, we've decided to take the flue and bring it out the back of the unit. This will also get extremely hot, and you can cook a frying pan on here, or I have a kettle, or all sorts of different things. So this is a multi-function unit right here, and we also have an induction burner, but we'll get to that later. Another thing that we installed inside this unit that's really cool is this ladder. So you pull the ladder off the wall like that, it slides down on these rails. And the nice thing about these rails is as you come up the ladder, you have something to grab a hold of. And we realized that when approaching a loft, you want to come up the side of the ladder this way, and it's much easier to get into the loft area as opposed to taking the ladder head on. So this loft, I'm on the lower side of the loft right now, and my head's just about to touch the ceiling. And as I slide over to this side, you'll see that there's a dramatic difference in height. So this loft is rather large because of the size of the bathroom that goes about 10 feet deep and is about 7.5 feet wide, and will easily fit a king-size mattress. Now the customers decided that they're going to put a large TV on the back wall here, which we've installed hookups for, so that they can watch TV from bed. So I'm going to get down and we'll go check out some other stuff. So after you're done coming down the ladder, sliding it and putting it away is rather simple. Now as you come over here, one of the things that we did a little differently because of the way we built the stairs is we had to figure out a way to support this corner of the loft. So what we decided to do is we took some pipe and created an offset so that it can sit flush on the floor and not encroach on the cabinetry, and also support the loft very well. And then we also added this decorative piece right here to hang your coat. So let's check out this loft. Now these stairs were entirely made out of pipe and a couple of pieces of wood for treads, and are very comfortable to walk up and down. Now this loft is lowered from the other loft to accommodate a lot more headroom, but this will also fit a king-size bed as well. And this is what we would consider the master loft. And as you're sitting up here, what you'll notice is we have 3 large 6-foot panoramic windows. This house is going to be out in the middle of the wilderness in Boise, Idaho. So we wanted to make sure that the customer could really get a good view of the land. And out the back, we have a nice sliding 4-foot window for both egress and also to let in some fresh air. So one of the really wild things about this house is the bathroom. Now inside here, we put a really large soaker tub. The only way we were able to get this in here was we actually had to bring it in through this window before it was installed. and we really went all out. We have a fill here to fill the tub. It has a handheld. There's another handheld here, and also a rain head. Now this funny thing on the ceiling, you might be wondering what that is, and that's actually going to have the full circumference curtain rod so that none of the walls or anything get wet when you're taking a shower. This house is also equipped with a Nature's Head composting toilet and a very large vanity that has this custom-made stone sink and lots of storage. Speaking of storage, inside this bathroom, it was really important to the customer to have a very big closet space. So all of this is for closet storage, and then in here is where we have stackable washer and dryers. And also a little drawer to fold your clothes. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go check out this kitchen. So before we enter the kitchen, I want to talk a little bit about these stairs and why we built them this way. Not only are they really cool, but they actually served up a really big solution. We had this window that came into the staircase, and so we had to figure out a way that we could kind of cantilever the steps and almost float them so that they'd line up with the loft. So this is what we came up with. This is just wrought iron pipe that we screwed together and made some stairs. So as we enter the kitchen, you'll find a nice eat-in area where you have a nice window to look out of. And the cool thing about this is, if you have people out on the deck, you can obviously take the screen out and serve them as well. This house has an electric burner that actually heats up really fast. Lots of shelving, upper cabinetry space. In the time that I just talked about that, these are already hot. This unit has a lot of drawer storage as well. Lower cabinetry space. A really cool kitchen sink that the customer picked out. This is something custom, made out of stone, just like the bathroom sink. And I just thought it was really cool. So one of the issues when we were designing the house is that the customer was really looking for a place to store frozen goods. He's actually a hunter, and so there's a lot of meat that he wants to store. And we couldn't figure out where we could put a freezer or something like that. So here's what we came up with. What we do is you take these off of here, and underneath here, we have a full-size freezer chest. That's absolutely, completely concealed when you put the drawer or the countertop in. And then it's workable counter space again. And not to mention a very large refrigerator that we installed as well, which has a pull-out freezer drawer and a lot of upper refrigerator space. Another area of storage that we put in this house was this nice cubby storage right here for gloves, hats, things like that. Down below is where their dog is going to sleep. But it wasn't enough. We had to do something for boots and shoes and all that type of stuff. So what we came up with was this flips up, and there's actually a lot of storage all the way through here. So this is all storage as well. Well, listen, I hope you've really enjoyed this video. This is one of my favorite houses and by far the most complex house that we've ever done here at Titan Tiny Homes. Please like, comment, and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, what the hell are you waiting for? Click the button below, and I'll see you on the next video.